I get this question a lot from designers that how do I design a large format project with Photoshop and import it into CorelDRAW for print? I'm going to put a smile on your face because I'm going to teach you how to achieve this. But before that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ekiade Adetunji. So let's dive into today's tutorial. Alright, so here we are now on CorelDRAW. So I'm going to click on File and I'll select New, Change. I'm going to make this banner. Then I'll change my unit to Fit. So I'm going to change my width to 10 and my height is going to be 4.75. Then I'm going to make sure that my color mode is set to CMYK. This is very important. So ready resolution is going to be 300 and I'm going to select the OK button. Okay, so we need to create a rectangle shape of our artboard. So to do that, I'm going to double click on the rectangle tool to draw a rectangle shape like so, and I'm going to select the pick tool and I'm going to deselect the rectangle shape and I'm going to change my unit to pixels. Now you can use different units here, but this is the one I enjoy using the most. So I'm going to select pixels, select the rectangle object and make sure that this is checked. All right, make sure this is checked, because if you don't check this and you adjust the width, because we need to adjust this, if you adjust the width it will affect the height. So make sure this is checked so that as you are adjusting the width it will affect the height. So the size of my RAM is 16 gig. All right, so I always use 6,000 pixels, but if you are around 8 gig I would advise you use 4,000 or 5,000. all right, now don't worry about the quality. I'm going to teach you how to save it, that by the time you import it back into CorelDRAW the printout quality is going to look the way you want it. So then I'm going to change this to 6,000 and I'm going to hit the enter key. Now this is what I have. All right, so we need to now go to Photoshop and insert these two frame sizes here. So I'm going to go to Photoshop, but first I need to copy this since I already know that my width is 6,000. So I'll go to Photoshop and I'll create a new document and I'll make sure this is on pixel. Always remember to give your document name. So I'm going to make this 6,000. all right, and I'm going to paste my height like so, and remember to take out the comma because Photoshop doesn't use comma. Now this dude here is what make the quality of your project look smooth and nice. So if I'm designing a banner I always go to something around, let's say 600 if it's a big banner, but if I'm designing a flyer I go with I do 300. But because this is a large format project, all right, it's a big banner, so I'm going to make this let's say 600. And listen, don't overdo this. All right, you need to be very careful when you're doing it. Don't do it to the point where the quality of your printout will now look the other way. Okay, I'm going to move this here so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so for the color mode, all right, don't forget to make this CMYK, because making this CMYK is going to help the quality of the job. Okay, the 8-bit you can leave this, don't tamper with it, just leave it like this, and I'm going to hit the OK button like so. All right, so because of time I'm not going to design the project in front of you, but I'm going to skip the part of designing the project and I'll jump to where I'm going to save the project and take it to CorelDRAW. Okay, all right, so this is the project that we are going to take to CorelDRAW. So I'm going to click on File and I'll select Save As. So now I'm going to create a folder for this and I'll call this banner. I'm going to save this as a JPEG file. All right, and I'm going to hit the save button here on my keyboard. So now this is another very important option that I would advise you not to toy with. All right, so make sure you drag this to large. All right, make sure this is on large like so, and you are going to click on the OK button. All right, so now let's take our project to CorelDRAW and save it for print. All right, so I can delete this now, and then I'll double click again to draw another rectangle shape, and I'm going to drag my Photoshop project and drop here like so. I'm sure most CorelDRAW users are used to this. So we are going to power clip this now. So to do that, I'm going to right click and drag and release where I want to power clip the artwork. So I'll release my hand from right click now, and I'm going to select power clip. Then I'll right click again and select fit to content and select fill frame proportionally, and I'm going to click on this, and then I have this. Now the quality of the job is going to look perfect on your PC. All right, now, but you don't judge with the quality of what you have on your PC until when the job is, you've taken the job to the press. All right, so now if I'm going to save this now, I'm going to save this as a CorelDRAW project. But trust me, by the time you print this job, the quality of the job is going to look perfect and beautiful. All right. What to avoid: don't place small text on black background, because colors won't come as spot colors. The text won't be visible after print if you do this. This may work on some other dark colors if you are not using an offset machine. When you import a JPEG file into CorelDRAW, it automatically converts it to CMYK. If you don't save your Photoshop project with CMYK, the output of the colors may not look the way you want them. Remember to set your color mode to CMYK from the new document window. And if you forget to do this from the new document window, simply click on image menu, mouse over color mode and select CMYK. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button and remember to ring the bell so you will be notified when I post my tutorials. Share, like and comment on this video. I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.